Welcome to another edition of MIW. Glad you could join me. Got the D-Man here, and we are still on the series in the book, Be the A-Hole That Women Can't Resist by Corey Smith. It's a great book. It's got some one-liners that are really good. So we are going to continue on page, or location 218. Okay, we started off from the last page where it said, you can bet your butt that women are not playing fair. Why give women an advantage they wouldn't give you? Take cheap shots, play dirty. Be a sexual criminal genius mastermind. Now when he talks about playing dirty, that doesn't necessarily mean being, being a liar or being a cheat. You can play dirty without actually being, how would I say, doing things that maybe you don't feel good about yourself. I mean, that's up to you. If you want to lie, I don't think you can accomplish anything by lying that is going to be lasting. And eventually it eats away at your soul or your spirit, however you want to call it. Take photos of yourself with girls doing cool stuff in exotic locations, then post it on social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram. That's a great idea because it gives you social proof. Now that's more my idea of playing dirty or being underhanded, because with social media you can portray something that's not even real. You don't necessarily have to lie. I mean, you could put a photo of Cancun on there and say, I love Cancun. Now, you're not lying to anybody, but it appears that maybe you're in Cancun. So you look like you're going places and doing things, and you're really not. And this is just to get your foot in the door with a woman, basically, or to get to give girls a perception of high value. It's no different than them using makeup and wearing certain kinds of clothes. Now, can they back that up when you get together with them? If they can, that's great. But now if they can't, then they're really giving a false impression. But now if you can back up the status that you're portraying out there, of you traveling and doing those things, maybe you're not. Maybe you can afford to travel, but you're too busy to. Okay, but you put it out there like you're traveling, that you're doing things, exciting things. And you go out with her, then if you can back that up and be the man that you're how do I say it? Be the man that you are putting out there, that you want them to perceive that you are, then there's nothing wrong with it. No more than if they wear makeup and you get together with them, they're beautiful with or without makeup. I've been with girls like that. A lot of girls were just as pretty without the makeup as they were when they had it on. I liked them when they had it on. I liked them when they had it off. So you could say that they're being deceptive there, but I don't believe that is. Now, if you're with a woman and she takes the makeup off and she's kind of scary looking, that's a whole different story. The same as if you portray and how do I say, give them the perception that you're this man of status, and then you get together with them and you're not, you're a loser, then there's something wrong with it. That's just the way I look at it. Okay? Doing this on social platforms, this will create an extensive sex resume that will attract other women into your life. If other girls like him, then he must be cool. And I experienced this in my 20s and in my teens, because I had girls and I was seen with girls, and all the girls wanted to be with me. I mean, all the girls in my area. I mean, I went out with the highest class girls around here because I had social proof. Okay. If you don't approach beautiful women, then you're missing out on one of life's most enjoyable activities. What value does life have if it lacks enjoyment? Get out of your room, get into the field, spot beautiful women, walk up to one, say something, make things happen. Nothing's ever going to happen in your room. I mean, you can meet girls online, but you got to go meet them in person. And I think that's one of the things, the frustrating things that I hear women talk about is men get on there and they want to talk all the time. They want a text relationship or an online relationship. Well, some girls like that because they get money from guys. That's not my deal. I want to be with a woman. I was talking to a woman from Medellin, Colombia, and I said, hey, send me a video. And then she comes back with, well, if I send you a video, can you help me out with some money? I said, I said, I think she said nude. I said, look, I said, yeah, she mentioned a nude video. I said, I don't want a nude video, so just send me a video of yourself. I said, did I ask you for a nude? And she was like all apologetic. But the deal is these women get asked for nude videos all the time. And they just expect it. So I guess it's like, oh, well, you're going to give me some money for it? It's like, I ain't giving you money for crap. I asked you to send me a video so I get to see if I like you. And if I do, then I'll come see her. We'll go somewhere together, maybe go to Cancun or whatever. Which it's easier for me to go there and meet a chick than it is for me to fly all the way down there to where they're at. So, but that's what they're accustomed to. So many guys get online, these simps and these betas, for lack of a better term, and they're wanting to have this. Some of the girls told me men prefer that online relationship. I guess it's because they don't have to worry about rejection. They can be with beautiful girls. I'm not sure. It's not my cup of tea. I don't want anything to do with it. It's too unrealistic. And I suggest you get out there and meet girls in real time and be with them. Don't sit at the computer watching Pornhub and masturbate. That'll get you nowhere. It takes away all your energy. It takes your courage away, too. You don't have the courage to go out and meet chicks. All right. Where did I stop? It must be cool if the other... Okay. If you don't approach beautiful women, then you're... I think I read that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. When you start paying attention to your surroundings and situations, you will start noticing more opportunities with beautiful women. Open your eyes. Look, they're out there. Well, I don't know about the U.S. No, there's some here too. I'm just not too interested in girls from the U.S. Unfortunately, I can travel. But there are women here. Myron Gaines, I think is his name. He's on Rule Zero. He said there's a lot of beautiful women in Miami, but you got to have some status, or at least put out the perception that you have status. Get them to perceive you as a high status man. Okay, there are beautiful women everywhere. All you have to do is walk up to one of them and say something to me, especially beautiful women. So many men are afraid to talk to beautiful women. And then we get approached too much because so many men are afraid of them. Why in the hell are you afraid of talking to a beautiful woman? For me, she has got to be beautiful, or I don't have the motivation to go up and talk to her. What's she going to do? Slap me? Bite my head off? I doubt it. What? She could turn around and walk away and not say hi? So what? What does it matter? Okay. Take consistent, massive, and radical action. The world belongs to the doers, not the thinkers. You must be willing to act. You have to act on your desires. Take action. She is always unconsciously assessing your status within society and alternative options with men who are of potentially higher status. It is within her to always be on the lookout to trade up. That's you. Trade you up. Use this insight to your advantage. Women are hypergamous. They're always looking to trade up to someone of higher status. If you're not the man, if you're not the best provider, if you're not the best alpha, if you're not strong enough, if you're not dominant enough, you don't have enough inner strength, you should be looking for someone who is, or who is a stronger person. I don't care how much money you got, unless she's just a complete gold digger, and those are few and far between. Girls, like I said, are not so attracted to money as they are the type of person that it takes to make that money. And if they are attracted to your money and you get with them, they'll eventually leave you anyway. If you marry them, they're going to take half what you got sometime down the road. And there's some girls that think about that. There's every advantage for a man or for a woman to marry, and there's no advantage for a man to marry. So if you live in the U.S., I would recommend not getting married. But if you want to, go ahead. See how it works out for you. Don't play the game by the rules that she sets. You set the rules. She enters an interaction with you on your terms. Part of being a dominant leader is having the stronger frame. You set the frame. For example, if you go into a restaurant, you pick the table. You sit down where you want to. Don't allow her to lead. And always have her walk beside you or behind you. I had this chick I went out with. It took me a month or two to teach her to walk beside me. Every guy she was with, she always led. They did what she wanted her to do. That relationship was more work than I'm surprised I stayed in it as long as I did. It's like I was always saying, God, this is a lot of work. But that's the way it is with beautiful girls. I mean, they're so used to leading guys around by the nose that they meet someone like me who isn't going to be led by the nose, and it's like almost like a battle for power. Um, that's just the way it is. So get used to it. But you got to set the frame from the beginning. In this case, I didn't set a strong enough frame at the beginning, so I actually put myself in a position of the conflict or the battle or the hard work because I let it go too long. Okay. You don't know anyone an explanation as to why you're approaching beautiful women. Quite simply, it's not their business. Let them stare and envy, wishing they could enjoy those moments of courageous action. Most guys won't approach. Who cares what bystanders think? Approach anyways. I'm changing some of the words because he uses the F word and I have to for YouTube. So if you want to get the full, how would I say, graphic explanation, I would suggest buying the book. But you can figure it out what it probably says. Okay. Approach anyways. Who cares what people think? She doesn't understand her true nature. Ignore what she says. Always watch a girl's actions. Don't listen to what she says. I heard somewhere, and this is true. This is usually after you've gone out with a girl a few times. But what makes a girl angry, what pisses her off is what works. You need to remember that. Very important. Okay? I hope this has been of help to you. Smash that like button and subscribe. Share this with a friend if you think it'll help them. And if you'd like to get my help personally, you can contact me at marksinspirationalguidance@gmail.com. And I will have a website up soon. The one I had got hacked. So have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.